Buckle up, fam! What looks like an offhand moment on Twitch spiraled into one of the fiercest internet debates of October 2025, the Hasan Piker dog collar controversy. It is every trending topic fever dream. Politics, pets, plausible deniability, streamer drama and moral panic all colliding. You will want to lean in. It started with a clip. During one of Hasan's live streams, his dog Kaya stood on a raised platform while Hasan, off camera or just out of view, seemed to reach for something as she stepped off. She let out a sharp yelp.
Is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just just stop.
Viewers paused, replayed, zoomed in. What was that movement? What was that button? What color was that?
Just go. Just stop.
Suddenly, people online were screaming shock collar, animal abuse, ethics, compassion, because the yelp sounded painful, because what looked like a button press implied a trigger. Because Kaya obediently stayed in place afterwards. Because what is the line between training tool and cruelty when your audience is millions wide? Critics didn't let it rest. A veterinarian known online as Catalyst Vet reviewed the footage and raised concerns. Why is the dog confined to a raised bed for long stretches? Why is an electronic collar being used on stream? Even more troubling, is there hidden potential for harm? PETA got involved too. The condemnation broadened into moral territory. If you're a huge public figure with influence, your pet's welfare isn't just your private life, it becomes part of your responsibility. Hasan responded. He claimed the collar was not a shock collar with painful electrical shocks. Instead, he said it had vibration mode. It was also a training collar with other features. He demonstrated it live. He said the yelp was the result of Kaya stepping funny, possibly clipping her foot. He even leaned into his own tone.
I do not have a shock collar for Kaya, as I said yesterday, but it doesn't matter. People don't give a shit. All of the other clips that people have been showing are either the AirTag or the vibration collar that she has. Can you just show the collar? Shut everyone up. XU said he would donate 50K to a shelter if he did. This is one of Kaya's many. This is the one that people are talking about. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. There's the AirTag. There's the
sarcastic, defensive. Yes, I am incredibly abusive to the most spoiled dog on the planet, he quipped, trying to diffuse anger with dark humor. But that didn't end it. The internet exploded with memes mocking the scenario. AI remixed music videos surfaced. Shock my dog, I can't stop is one such viral piece riffing on the moment. Ludwig Agren and other streamers chimed in. Drama echoed through livestream inter-creator space. Suddenly it wasn't just Hasan versus viewers, it was entire communities debating what happens behind live and what the ethics of performance are when your dog is on camera. Some pushed back, others saying the outrage was overblown. Others argued it didn't matter whether it was actual shock or not. The optics alone, the idea of control, of a pet being forced to stay in view, opens questions about streaming culture itself. As the dust settled, here's what matters. We don't yet have ironclad proof that a painful shock was delivered. We do have a powerful example of how a split second in a stream becomes evidence, becomes public record, becomes a flashpoint. We do have live on camera relationships with pets, with living beings who can't speak for themselves, held to an audience's moral bar. And maybe most of all, in the world of streaming, where every gesture can be paused, slowed down, analyzed, you don't get to hide behind out of view. The camera lens becomes your witness. The audience becomes your judge. So here's the big question that stays with you long after the clip ends. When you broadcast your life, what counts as cruelty? What counts as training? And where does accountability lie in the stream, in the silence off camera, in the millions of eyes watching? Because in the end, it's not just about one dog's yelp. It's about trust, performance, power, and whether the world will let you say it was just an accident when that moment becomes shared memory frozen in playback. Stay tuned, because this isn't over. Till the next one, fam, cheers.